A brand new pack objective has just been released in FIFA 21 Ultimate Team, and just from straight away looking at it, it does look very good. You get a free rare mega pack, right, which is a 55k pack, but when you look closer, it actually is quite frustrating, and you're going to go on quite a journey to get this pack, and you do also get a few other smaller packs with it. But is it going to be worth it? In this video, we are going to be talking about it, and also some sort of tips that will help you guys how to actually do this as quickly as possible, and how to avoid sort of maybe common mistakes and things that will get you annoyed at this objective. So just before we get into it, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We are going to be releasing a video every single time there is going to be a new objective, so possibly every single Friday with a new promo, or if we get another pack that is interesting like this one, I will be making a video, is it worth it or not, and how to complete it as quickly as possible. So just definitely make sure that you are subscribed so you do not miss any of those future videos. So getting straight into this one now, we do have a new mode where you do have to do it in, and it is Road to the Final knockout stage, and it is sort of leading towards that we do have the end of group stages. It is going to become knockout stages in the Champions League and also Europa League, but it's mainly called that way because this is actually a whole knockout system. It's similar to a tournament, sort of. A lot of people were asking for tournaments to return. We last saw them sort of in FIFA 17, probably before that, where you could get FUT Champions qualification if you did win that mini tournament. But this isn't really exactly going to be that. You do have 12 matches, and of course you can play all of those 12 matches, and you need to try and win 6 of them, and that is going to be granting you the 55k pack, the rare mega pack. So it is actually quite difficult if you do sort of scale it up. You do need to be winning one game, and then you can lose one game. So in FUT Champions, if you did do that for all of the 30 games, you would place yourself at gold 3, and then possibly pushing on to gold 2 as well. So I do know for a lot of you guys, if you do struggle with that, maybe this is going to be quite difficult as well. And the problem is, even for me, someone who usually gets gold 1, sometimes gets elite 3, we did get our first one earlier on, it is going to be extremely difficult because if you're in a high division, in division rivals, I'm in division 1, you are going to be matchmaking the same people, the same opponents that you would get. It is skill based matchmaking, which is extremely difficult. If you go ahead and try this, it is going to be really difficult if you are in div 1 or 2, but I do believe if you are in sort of division 3, division 4, this might be a little bit more laid back. But definitely for the higher divisions, I would argue and say this is more sweaty than FUT Champions Weekend League. Honestly, it's absolutely brutal, and you will experience this same thing because matchmaking is skill based. So no matter how good you are at FIFA, you're most likely going to be facing an opponent who's got the exact same skills as you. So for example, I'm a div 1 player, I'm going to be matching up against someone who's also a division 1 player, so it's not going to be any easier for me, even if I am better at FIFA. But for someone else, if they are in division 3, they are also going to be playing a division 3 player, so it's going to be very difficult. This skill based matchmaking is really annoying. I do think if it was just random, you'd get a mix. Maybe one game you'd come up against a bad opponent, and the next one you'd come up against a really good opponent, so maybe you would lose that one, but it should balance itself out. But when it's skill based like this, it is just ridiculously sweaty. And comment down below your experience, but I definitely think this isn't really worth it when you are weighing it up like this. Unless you guys are really good somehow, if you get some on a really good run and you're playing really good, you will get 6 wins fairly decently. But I do think for myself, I think I'm just going to pass on this. It's going to be too sweaty, and these rewards are untradeable. It does say that in the top left corner, and also when I opened up the first win, that small pack, it was untradeable. All of these are untradeable, and a 55k pack sometimes can pay out, but most of the time it isn't really going to be too good. But why not SBC fodder? But best of luck. It is going to be definitely difficult. Again, you have that limit of 12 games. You need to win 6 of them to get that 55k pack, and you also require 8 Champions League rares in your starting 11, so that is difficult as well. It's sort of unfair. Whoever did get, or whoever has really good Champions League rare players, for example, I came up against an Mbappe, a Neymar, and a Messi all in one team because they had their Champions League rare cards, and that is quite unfair. If you don't have the best, you're just going to be throwing in random cards in there. It's going to be low chemistry. But I do recommend spending a few thousand coins, get an Ed Militao Champions League rare. You do need good good defenders, otherwise you're going to get absolutely destroyed. It is a really difficult objective, but let me know down in the comments below if you're going to be doing it or not. I would probably advise not, but I definitely like the thinking from EA. It is just really difficult to try and get these wins. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.